Hi everyone, this is Hazel. Thanks for tuning in. I am here to discuss how to use Zoom in your business meetings. So, nowadays, you don't need to be in the same room to have a meeting with your colleagues, clients, or suppliers. You can normally meet with them using video calls because not all the time you have the chance or opportunity to be in one room. So you can meet with them even though they are outside the country or in another place. So you don't have to travel all the way to go to your um, company or venue. So there are several apps that you can use, not only Zoom, but Zoom is one of the most common things that you can use now. So to start with, download Zoom and access it in case of Mac through the Launchpad, or if you're using a PC, then you can create a shortcut in your desktop and open it from there. So in my case, I've already opened the app. This is what the app looks like. So you can see there is a meeting ID, and that's how easy it is. You just ask the people you are meeting with to download Zoom and then send this ID so that they just go to that room and meet. You can meet them there. So you can just copy from here. You can also edit, and you can start from here. And then once your meeting has ended, you can also have it recorded and then access it from here. So you can all store it in your computer. Unlike if you will go to a meeting, to a personal meeting, you would have to record it via video. Um, you can do that in Zoom too. So in terms of upcoming meeting, you can schedule it as well. If you have, you can just start it if you're the host, or if your colleague or the person you're meeting with is the host, he or she can create his own ID and she can send it to you and you will join from there. So here, this is the URL. If the person you're meeting with has not downloaded Zoom yet, you can just copy this URL and send it to them so they don't have to search it manually. They can just click on that invitation and they can join your room automatically. So you can also share whatever you're doing. If you click on share, you can choose from any of these. These are all the apps open in your current computer. So you have desktop, this is everything. You can also use a whiteboard as if you're in an actual meeting room. If you choose the whiteboard, you can write anything there manually like this, or you can add text. This is also to record, even though you have your minutes taker, you can also record it yourself. For example, okay, you can add another one. So things like that. You can also draw. I mean, you probably don't need a lot of this, but you know that you have an option to do so. So you also have a spotlight. So you can when you're in an actual meeting room, like the laser, so you can use this. You can also erase whatever you have written there, and you can undo and redo whatever you have done. And by the end of the meeting, or if it's already full, you can save it as if you have actually written in a whiteboard and you have saved whatever you have written in the whiteboard. Okay, so you also have, as you can see now, you have the options list here. You can stop sharing if you want, if there are some confidential matters that you don't want to share. Um, you can also start recording with your video. So right now you can see my face in here. This is for better connectivity so that um, your participants can see who is speaking. So it's actually a great way to connect. Instead of just speaking, it's like you're actually in the same room, you're seeing face to face. You can see the number of participants in here. And if you're not, if well, this is not a very ethical thing to do, but if you're talking, or if your background is noisy and you just want to listen, you don't want the meeting to be disrupted with whatever is coming in from your microphone, you can just click on mute. Okay, so you can also chat, because there are times, as you know, that there is someone speaking and you don't want to disrupt, but you want to say something. So just so it is recorded already, you can type it in here. Like normally in conferences, you want to ask questions, but it's not yet time for the Q&A. So you can type your questions here. And then later on, when Q&A time already, you can the facilitator can just look into the chat and answer the questions from there. We use this a lot in our meetings because we don't want to all speak aloud. We want to have it more organized. So just type it in the chat place. Okay. You can also invite more people to attend to your meetings by clicking in this one while the meeting is already happening. So you can enter email addresses and contacts, just like the one that we tried before, before starting this meeting. So that's it for Zoom. Thank you very much. I hope you learned something, and feel free to email me if you have any more suggestion, or if there's any other tricks that we did not discuss today. Thank you, and have a good day.